Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dash. Okay, so we're gonna talk about something that has been asked for literally probably a couple years, and I don't think I ever did a direct video on this specific topic, but it needs to be discussed. You need these things for your dating life, for your business life, whatever. Okay, you need to have some etiquette. So we're gonna call this the art of etiquette, but we're gonna do a sugar baby edition. Now, I felt like this is a cute little new series that I'm starting with, like Sugar Baby Secret, Sugar Baby Edition, because like I've evolved into this woman that I've become because of the sugar baby tactics that I learned very early on in my development. So like me knowing what to do in sugar baby world or whatever bumped over into spoiled girlfriend world. So now that's how I kind of like know how to act and like know how to like be in every environment the way I belong to be in every environment I'm supposed to be in. So I put together this little quick list that we're going to run through. And it's basically 9 things that you just need to know etiquette wise to get you started. Now, I always say do your own research. If you want to go to an etiquette coach, do that. But your girl is just going to give you the tea that you need on your next date, your next opportunity, your next party, whatever. Okay? So let's get into it. Real quick, okay, this is so different. Like, y'all know I'm back filming in the day, which is good for me, but I decided to do this before I even started my day today. I'm about to go on my little hot girl walk after, so I got the glow going on. I'm real cute. And I'm like, let me just get in this video now because it's Monday and it's the start of Lux Fest week. Like, I'm so excited. Lux Fest technically starts on Thursday, so I'm so excited. Okay, hopefully you're already inside the coaching app. The link is in my description. And then the one-on-one coaching link, so if you're looking to work with me on a personal one-to-one level or interested in a mastermind or something along those lines, feel free to sorry, somebody was calling. Feel free to click the link below and fill out the application. It's super easy. I reach out to you directly and we figure out what works for you based on the way you answer the form. Okay, so either way, girl, the way to connect with me is in the link below, and in the description box, and in any websites that I recommend currently for dating are always in the description box too. So now let's get into it. Okay, so number 1, dress for the occasion. Okay, there's no like reason to never not be prepared for an event nowadays. Okay, you can look on Instagram, you can Google it. 9 times out of 10, if it's like a popular thing or a certain type of gala or maybe even a specific restaurant, because this video is going to help you if it's something that's upscale, and this video is going to help you if it's just something like fine dining, because some of my new beginning girlies who ain't did the fine dining thing yet, you still need to know how to be in there. Okay, but that just made me think of a whole nother video I can do. Oh my gosh. Okay. But anyway, dress for the occasion, do your research, figure out where you're going. And the big thing is always understanding that it's important to be versatile. Okay. Y'all better know I'm always going to wear me a cute little mini dress if I want to, but I can also wear something that's super appropriate for fine dining or super appropriate for a private event or something exclusive. I don't have to always have the titties and the booty out to still pop it and be super fine. You know what I mean? So make sure you're versatile. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you have all of your clothing tailored. We've been talking about tailored and being polished, everything like that. But you want to be sure that like when you have your versatility and your fits, everything is tailored. Okay, so if you have a certain type of dress, certain type of skirt, everything needs to fit and look right. It shouldn't seem like, oh, she don't never wear shit like that. You know what I mean? People can tell, bitch. Okay, so get familiar, understand like whatever it is. Like the way I would learn things is like, it really was like dates. Like I would always have like extravagant dates and stuff. So like I had to just kind of like do research. Once I knew where I was going, I need to do my research. I need to make sure that like I have the right look for this. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's fun as well because you want to be versatile. You want to have all types of different styles going on, okay? You don't have to be defined to one thing. Just make sure everything fits right, okay? Number 2 is be punctual, okay? Always be on time, especially for fine dining, high-end events, exclusive parties. If you are someone's guest, because I've been the guest, like that used to be one of my major things. Y'all always be in somebody's date, okay? So like, if I'm coming as somebody's guest, I'm going to make sure that like I have a certain composure about me. Like, like who is, it's like, you got to think of the energy. Like when people don't know you, like, who is this bitch? Like, so if it is one of those, like, who is this? Like, you need to have an alluring confidence. Okay. The whole energy of this whole thing, I meant to mention this at the beginning, is confidence, allure, and grace, okay? If you can master the 3, usually they always talk about confidence, elegance, and grace, and whatever. Fuck that. I'm telling y'all what it is. It's confidence, allure, and grace. Grace as a lady, as a feminine woman in her vibe, and we're going to get into details on that. Allure, you need to give the sex appeal, no matter what. Fully clothed, you should always have the energy of a powerful, divine woman, okay? And then confidence is all about how you really feel about yourself, and it should exude naturally, okay? Now going back, Be punctual. Now, I'm the queen of being a little late, even when I try to be on time, right? But when it comes to something like this, you plan 3 hours ahead to get dressed, okay? You don't want to be tardy to something that you were invited to by someone else. You know what I mean? You're a +1. So don't, you know what I mean? Like, this is when it's time to not be selfish, girl, okay? And make sure you're on time and on point. So be punctual. Okay, next, so good posture. I put stand and sit with poise, exuding your confidence in your image, okay? So, like, when you are when you really feel like you look good, you naturally have your posture up. Because, like, I remember I went out this weekend, I had this little, like, brown mini dress on. Y'all see it on Instagram, okay? If you're not on Instagram, go follow me. I don't know why everybody is blowing up my phone. Like, I don't answer the phone until 10 o'clock, so I don't know what's going on, okay? But, I had that little dress on, and, like, this dress is short. It was it was like one of them perfect dresses. Like, because I don't wear stuff that's super, super short anymore unless it fit a certain way. And that one fit perfect. Like, my booty not gonna fall out of it, but it cut right at the right, you know? So I'm sitting down in the section, and it's like, you know, my posture has to be very, like, placed, okay? And I'm not even using this because this is not for, like, the club and going out. I'm just using this as an example. It's like, when you look good, when you know you look good as fuck, your posture is naturally better. So it starts with you making sure you leave that house popping before you do anything else, right? And then once you're there, your confidence in your posture, when you're sitting, when you're walking, you need to walk with your head held high. You know people are looking at you because you hot shit. So walk in there like that. Don't be walking like trying to ease on by people and stand in the corners and shit. This date brought you to be a stunner. So be one, bitch, you know? And like that's like that's like invigorating to people like me, you know? Like, that hypes me up. Like, yeah, I'm fine as shit. I'm finna break a neck. Yeah, I'm finna make all these men mad. They gonna wish they had me as they date. You know, like, I literally have been a guest to several events and had men at the events trying to, like, talk to me knowing I came with someone else, you know? That's the type of allure I'm talking about. That's the energy, you know? You know, I'm gonna keep it respectful. You know, I give you my Instagram maybe. But, like, you know what I'm saying? It's, like, just little shit. Like, it's the little shit, you know? So make sure that you are keeping that posture together. No slouching, bitch, okay? And it's always one of them things, you know, when you go to elegant events or even like fine dining and shit, you don't usually have like big purses. So like when sitting, one of the rules that I always taught y'all, which is also inside of it's inside of the OG membership area inside the app. I put the videos from the original membership in there, and those videos like show you like how to, like, I think it's like episode 1 maybe, but it shows you how to like walk and like how to sit and where to like place your things when you're like moving around and stuff. So like you're always supposed to have your phone in your purse, and your purse is always supposed to be in a chair behind you. But sometimes at certain events it's not like that. So you just kind of want your purse out of the way. You don't need to be clutching your pearls and shit. Like, you're in a safe environment. Be comfortable with yourself, okay? But that'll be a part of another video because it's just specific things. I could do a video on just like, remember when I was like, dang, I just thought of another one. Like, I could do one of just like sitting at the table. Like, it's things at the table that you need to just be aware of, you know? But we'll get into that. Now, the next one, practice good table manners. Make sure you know the formal dining etiquettes because you want to feel ease at the table. You don't want to be panicked, not knowing what the hell to pick up. I'll try to put it here on the screen, a cute little like pic, like this super easy to understand. It's very easy because it's like, it's all placed in the kind of like the order of the way you would eat, you know what I mean? That's why the like dessert spoon is at the top, because it might not be used. So it's important to know that. It's also important to know the glasses as well. And I feel like these are very common sense things. And when you go to very upscale restaurants, you know, the tables are already set when you get there. So it's very easy for you to make sense of things. But if you aren't familiar, you know, you might want to study this diagram and you might want to do your own research as well. But it's important because you don't want to, like, that's embarrassing as fuck to pick up the wrong silverware, girl. Don't do that. Next, so if you are a +1, okay, which I love because there's so many opportunities when you're dealing with millionaires, okay, and you're going to events with them. This is from Sugar Baby or Spoiled Girlfriend world, like especially in Spoiled Girlfriend world, when this is somebody who you could potentially be in a long-term situation with, you need to know how to work the room, honey, okay, without even having to look like you're working the room. You need to have this open energy, you know, you want people to wonder who you are, and then you want to have your scripts. I always tell y'all about y'all storylines and shit, right? This is when you have like a mini storyline. Like, who are you? You know what I mean? What value could you meeting somebody else that has a whole lot of shit going on bring? You know, even if it's just something super simple, what is it? And can you say it confidently? You know what I mean? So, like, say, for instance, I'm at an event and I'm being introduced. This actually happened to me when I went to the Grant Cardone event, you know. So I was introduced to all these different people who had a whole bunch of shit going on. They like, yeah, this is my friend Dash and da-da-da-da-da and whatever. So I'm sitting there smiling. I'm open, you know. I introduce myself. So it just kind of depends on who I'm talking to. If it's men, usually I just stick to the lifestyle thing, or I hit them with the, oh, I'm a women's empowerment coach. It just depends, bitch. It depends on what storyline I'm playing. You know what I mean? But either way, I say it very, like, slick and smooth. Like, you know, this is really what the fuck I got going on. And it is. But it's like, these are things that I practice, you know? Like, it's certain questions that when it comes up, I don't ever want to, like, second guess. And, like, one thing I used to do all the time was, like, second guess what I would say when somebody would ask what I got going on, because, you know, one thing I was widely known for was just sugar baby coaching. But everything is, of course, bigger than that, you know? So I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'm a sugar baby coach, especially now that I'm in these, like, very, like, exclusive places. Like, that's not my title, you know? That's not my title. I'm out here changing lives in so many other ways. So I had to really create a title that felt good to me. And I feel like lifestyle connoisseur and dating expert is the T, you know? So when I'm really in my vibe, that's what I'm going to say. Other than that, I'm going to always say women's empowerment coach. I coach wonderful women all over the world. And, you know, I'm big on social media. So I'm big with social media. You know, so like when I say that, that just kind of like puts it all together and it's not too much, you know? But like, you want to be able to engage in conversations, but you want to be a good listener. I never like throw out like what I got going on. Like, I would love for you to just, you know, remain mysterious about me. Like, even when I say my initial, like, oh, this is what I do, even if I include dating expert, I don't get into detail on sugar baby. You never hear sugar baby come out of my mouth. You have to do the research to really get into like my story. Like, I'm the mystery girly, and this is where the allure comes in. Like, yeah, I got some shit going on, but like, it's nobody's business. You know what I mean? So like, you don't like, I don't know why I can't think of the word. You don't just throw your shit out there though. Like, you don't like just tell anybody your business and who you are. You know, keep the mystery. And that's where so many people get twisted. They think they want to feel so accepted. Bitch, you already belong if you say that this is where you belong and this is where you want to be. So you don't owe an explanation to anybody. So yeah, it's important, you know, to be able to contribute to discussions, you know, share your opinions when you want to speak up. And then when asked questions, answer how you want to answer them, but have an idea of the things that you would say when asked valid questions as well. Another one is use polite language. So this goes with polite language. This goes with speaking without cursing, of course, and then this also goes for your tone of voice. So my tone of voice is naturally different in a business aspect and naturally different with man. So it's very feminine, and I'm very intelligent. Like, I always want somebody, because my body is a baby. It's a looker, bitch, you know? But like, my body and my face might get me in the room, but like, my mind and the way I speak is what keeps me in there and keeps all the attention on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like super important to me that like I come out very intelligent when I'm speaking. Like, I know to use the right words, and like I would never let a curse word slip out, especially when I'm in an environment with someone else's guest. Like, you know, so it's important to be able to talk fluently and know what you're talking about and be able to engage in conversations and not just be some like ditzy bitch just there. You know what I mean? Like, be memorable. Like, and we're gonna get to that one because it's kind of like toward thing, but be a memorable person. You know, be like this is going back to like sugar baby related, okay? So when I be telling y'all, if you already did the Divine Sugar Baby workshop, I split it into 3 different things. So 3 different major things that sugar daddies can be super beneficial for. And like, one of them is social mobility. So if you become a woman that is just very attractive and you have a schedule that aligns with a man who constantly has to go to these different meetings and events and conferences and shit, and he just wants a lady friend there, that could be so beneficial to you, because you could end up in a room with an investor that could change your life in seconds. And the man that invited you there might not even matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So it's all about using every opportunity that you have. So that's why these things on this list are so important, okay? So stick beside me. I got you. Okay, the next one is networking with finesse. So you want to approach networking opportunities gracefully and genuinely connect with people. So that's what I was saying earlier. How I was saying, you don't drill what the fuck you do. You know what I mean? But you do have an idea. So like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm building. I don't even like to refer to myself as a coach anymore. because I'm building a fucking movement. This shit is bigger than me, okay? So, like, I know what I'm doing, and now as I'm meeting people and being in different environments and learning new things and getting more and more excited about the life that I'm creating and the life that I'm living, like, opportunities are falling in front of me. And then when I see certain things, then I'll know, oh, maybe I could connect with this person on that specific thing. Or, oh, let me take note to remember this specific person is going to be good for this specific thing when I get to this level. This person will definitely want to collaborate with my brand. You know what I'm saying? This person will definitely want to invest in this idea. It's important to do that. It's not, you don't, when you meet people and you networking, you don't just throw out like, oh, like da 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 da, like, you know what I mean? You still need to like take note, do your own back end research, and then just know, okay, this person is good for this, or whatever. Okay. And that's just kind of how business is done. But it's important to know in networking events, like, even though people act like cards are so played out, I personally don't think cards are played out. I think the digital card thing is cool. If you want to do that, you can. But I personally think having a hand card, I have two separate ones. I have one for Luxway Lifestyle brand and then one for my Dash Beauty Factory brand, and it's like my personal card. It says dashpreistley and stuff on it. So like those cards, I like having them to be able to hand because it's just like professional. It's like old school professional. It's not like you sitting there trying to connect your phones and shit. Like, no, here you go, you know, like, and then you can still like my personal cards. I know Luxway Lifestyle has a QR code too, but I think my personal cards as well has a QR code on it that you can scan that from your phone. You know what I mean? But it's still like you have a physical card for me. Like I have a chauffeur that I have from time to time, and the best way for me to contact him is his card. Like it's always numbers in my phone. Like I don't want to, you know what I mean? It's so easy to just be able to pull a card out of the drawer. So if you're in that mode and you're networking and you have something to offer and you want to be present for opportunities without being like, you know, a duck, like you, like without looking like you not in the right environment. Like you could tell when somebody is being too much of a fucking opportunist versus opportunist, not opportunities, but too much of an opportunist versus someone who is secure in what they have built and just looking to build great connections. You know what I'm saying? So that's what networking with finesse is, the vibe, okay? And it's important to have that going. So be prepared. You never fucking know. Never miss your blessing, okay? And these tips are so important to me because, y'all, these are things that I had to teach myself. Like, everything on this list are things like I would learn from different situations. It's just like, okay, fuck, that didn't go good, so I won't do that next time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, these are things that, like, really are, like, Chef's Kiss tea, bitch. This shit should be in the app. Like, for real, okay? But, okay. The next one, y'all know better, and I done told y'all about this on dates, but mind your alcohol consumption. Alcohol is usually always served. So I don't even want to be like if alcohol is served. Alcohol is always served. Keep it light. You know, I always recommend a nice Prosecco. It's usually always on the menu, and it's like nice and light and bubbly. If you are gonna have a drink, like maybe have a drink later on in the night, but when you first get in there and you're meeting people, you don't want to get too lit before you actually start having conversations with people. Like if you're a person that can handle your liquor, you know, 2 to 3 drinks in a place like this is normal, you know. And I've also like been in situations with these men at parties or like a wedding one time, and then like conference another time, like different things like that. Like when you're in these environments, you can kind of pick up the vibes of like what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And these and like sometimes people will get like wasted, like that's just the vibes, and it's like not like a bad thing, but you don't want to be the person that's wasted. You don't want to be the person that everybody else notices is wasted, you know? So don't be that girl. And it's super trashy as like a young woman, especially when you're dating an older man, especially if it's a man that you want to potentially take you serious. Like, hold it down, babe. This is not just y'all on date night. This is some shit, okay? Like, I need y'all to understand, I'm teaching y'all how to, like, this isn't just, I'm telling you, just go date any just average guy, okay? I'm really putting y'all on being the Steph Show J energy, okay? That's what this is. You got to be able to show up and show out with your man. And, like, that's a story for another day, but I didn't really figure out what I want in a man. We gonna talk about it. But, because my most recent dating experience, like, put it all in perspective. I'm telling y'all, I thought it was it, bitch, but now I know why it wasn't, okay? But yeah, mind your alcohol consumption. Don't be getting wasted at these events, okay? Hold it together. Once again, like I said, this is an opportunity for you to shine in so many different ways, especially if you're a creative person. So don't crash out using alcohol and ruin the opportunity. And then lastly, so I spoke on this earlier on being a person that is like approachable and you have this allure and this confidence about you that makes people want to know you even if you're a +1. It's thank the host and organizers. Okay, so express gratitude to those responsible for the event. So now I can remember this. I don't know why this specific time come up, but I was invited to a wedding as a +1, and obviously I didn't know the bride or the groom, and it was like one of the best freaking weddings I ever went to. Like, wow, so much inspo for mine, right? But the bride was beautiful. Oh my god, like breathtakingly beautiful. All her dresses was like chef's kiss. She had like 3 different dresses. And the just the vibes, like their whole just vibes was just lit. Like, I just know they're a lit couple, you know? And so I actually was able to have a whole conversation with the bride, like at the end of the night. And like, I'm a +1, like, and this woman got married without her family and friends and shit. Like, she don't give a damn about me talking to her, but I also know that she really acknowledged and like appreciated the fact that I felt it was important that I have some kind of like conversation or small introduction with her, because I came in her environment and I had a fucking ball. So the least I can do is tell you thank you and congratulations and that you look beautiful, you know? So it's just being a fucking graceful woman is what I'm really telling y'all to do here. Just being graceful and being like kind and just shining, like being confident. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a natural thing. Like, some of these things like that, I just kind of knew better to fucking do. Some of these other things I really did have to like learn from previous experiences. One thing I'll add to this as well, and it kind of went with the posture thing, but body language. What does your body language give off? We definitely need to cover body language heavily. And I've been trying to decide the best way that I want to deliver that type of content, but we need to talk about it, because so many of y'all's body language is trash, and y'all will be like, I'm going out and none of these guys are approaching me or nobody's saying anything to me, and I know they're noticing me but they're not saying anything. 9 times out of 10 is your body language. Your body language probably gives a fuck no, don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Even though you probably like that from the environment you usually have been in, but now you're in a new environment. And like, one thing people also forget, babe, when you on this level up journey, like your energy is gonna shift. Like, I told them this on a live stream on here, I think last week. But when you're on your level up journey, like everything changes. So like your reactions that you used to react to certain situations may not be your reactions anymore, because you're going to realize that some of the reactions that you would give to certain things weren't even your genuine feelings or weren't even how you actually felt, but it was just a specific moment that you're used to reacting a specific way. And so you naturally did it, but now you're paying attention and you're making choices with the way you're moving through your life and the way you're setting your vibrational energy throughout the day. So you understand that this isn't some shit I actually even want to react to. I actually don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, me sitting here being angry about this specific thing isn't going to make my day any better, you know, and I'm actually already having a good day, so why would I let this shit piss me off? You know, you start to get real choosy. So it's important to know that when you're starting this new dating life and you're starting to meet new people and you're going to new places, don't use or harness that old energy from that these men that put up in you that direct you. Because like, one thing I had to do was let go of all the like bullshit relationships, like high profile and bullshit ones I had in Atlanta coming here to date, because it doesn't matter if somebody else said, oh, Miami dating life is a lot, da da da. That's your experience. My Miami dating life has been fucking fire, and it's because I let go of every part of a person that I no longer was. I came here as the woman that I am, and I'm standing in the woman that I am, a very powerful one, okay? And like, that's how I show up at all, on every occasion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, girl, I wanted to give y'all this video because it was super important. I just did it in 30 minutes. Damn. Okay. But I wanted to give y'all this video before I started my day, because this was so important that we start this week strong and excited. I'm so excited to meet my guest for Lux Fest this weekend. I can't believe it. Honestly, I just can't even, like, I can believe it because we've been like talking about how I was gonna do an event and stuff, but like, girl, like, oh my gosh, like, this shit is gonna be crazy. Like, I have a crazy weekend of like activities plans, and this shit is gonna be epic. Like, I have a videographer for the whole day Saturday, and it's like 5 different activities happening. So I'm so excited. Or 4 or 5, I don't know, we're gonna see. But Saturday will be filmed, and yeah, everything else is exclusive, bitch. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so excited. Once again, make sure you download the app, even if you're not on the full access plan yet, girl, because it's worth your while. It's always gems inside. And it's gems that are going to drop on the free side every month. And I just want you in, period, because it's exclusive, okay? So very girly. Make sure you're in there. Make sure y'all check out all the links in my description box. Everything you need is in there. Make sure you're in the private Facebook group, because it's going to disappear once we hit 300 members. Yeah, So yeah, I love you guys, and I hope this video really helps you along your dating journey. See you later.